Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Fantasy Football, and welcome to my video. In today's video we're going to be looking at my team for game week 2 and see how well they performed, and then we move on to game week 3. And looking at game week 2, oh my god, so many surprises, so many big scores, so many goals. I mean, that's what we want to see, right? But the problem is we can't get every single player in our FPL teams. And I think what happened in game week 2, a lot of FPL managers has removed a player that actually returned. So, gotta go through that as well. Do not forget, I am going to be recording a video looking at some of the best options for game week 3. So smash that like button. Let's see if we can get up to about 300 likes, and I will do my best to post that immediately. So, game week 2, let's have a look at my team. Now, as you can see, I got 55 points. As you can see, the game hasn't updated yet, but I can tell you right now that I got 56 points and above the average of 46, which is really good. I am recording this at 9 o'clock. I don't know why the game hasn't updated yet, so I'm so sorry about that, but I looked at live FPL and that's what my results are. And as you can see, I took a -4 point hit. And one of the things that I wanted to do is bring in an Everton player. We spoke about Everton and how well they performed against Tottenham. We saw how good their midfielder was. And we looked at James Rodriguez and Calvert-Lewin. I even spoke about Richarlison, the underlying stats on how he actually performed but didn't return. What happened? He got returns. Same with James as well. That didn't get any points in the first game against Tottenham, scored a goal and assist. So I hope that that transfer has helped you. And I know there's been other transfers that didn't help you. I think this goes for every other FPL manager who creates videos and who's actually playing this game serious. A lot of us kind of removed a player that actually scored a lot of goals. But these things can happen. We've got to move on. So if we go to my team, overall, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. And people telling me to wildcard. I don't know why I would want a wildcard. Like, what am I trying to bring? A Manchester City player? Well, I will get in that with Aubameyang to Kevin De Bruyne or Sterling. I don't know why people want me to wildcard. I don't understand that. I think this is a decent team. I got 56 points. I still got Egan. If he gets me a clean sheet, let's just say over 60. That's above the average is what I always want. And I'm not in a rush to remove these players. I've got my bench players that actually returned. And of course, I would love to remove St. Maximin because he's injured now. But I could play Taylor. I could still bring a Manchester City player. I think that for me, look, everyone's got different everyone got different players, right? It's really up to you. I went and took that -4 point hit to get in James Rodriguez because I knew that I don't know, it just felt right. I'll go through the transfers now. So basically, I removed Dele Alli, was in my team that only played 45 minutes. I removed him and I got James Rodriguez. Amazing move. If I just did this move, because what I did was I removed Danny Ings and I brought in Martial, which looked good on paper, but Manchester United did not perform on the night. So yeah, look, it looked good on the paper. I always wanted a Manchester United player. Maybe, yeah, it looks like it was the wrong decision, but I think in the long term, it should be good. So I'm happy that I made this decision. I only lost, 1 point or something. So I'm happy. Overall, I'm happy with the team. Let's go through the team. McCarthy was 0. Well, I'm not really happy with him, but Trent was 6. Got me a clean sheet. Fantastic. That's what we want. Justin, I haven't watched the game, so I'll go through and look at the highlights. He scored the goal. I haven't seen the goal. I don't know how he scored the goal, but he scored the goal. I looked at my phone. I just came home now and I looked at my phone. I'm like, oh my god, Justin actually scored. I cannot believe it. I bet it's going to be Vardy scoring that 4 goals. He scored. Fantastic. His price is going to go up again. And if he continues to bring these points, I think he will continue to play. Egan is the only player that I have left. Hopefully they will score a hat-trick and that'll be amazing. Aubameyang. I did tell him, you know, to bring us a lot of points, but he didn't. Look, it's a return, right? It's a return. It's better than nothing. And maybe I would have went for Salah instead. And, you know, he only got 3 points. So these things can happen, right? It's up to you. If you want to take a risk on someone else, it's really up to you what you want to do with your captain. I just went for the safest pick. Went for Aubameyang. 5 points. I guess I'll take it. Salah with 3. St. Maximin with 1. He only played 32 minutes, which is not what we want. He got some injury and he's got to go. But I am not in a rush right now. I've got other priorities. So I think he would just be on the bench. James Rodriguez. You know, he was a player on the, was it on the right side? Yeah, right side. And he didn't really perform that well there. But he was taking a lot of corners and free kicks. And when he moved into that midfield position, fantastic. What a goal and a lovely assist for Calvert-Lewin. Mitrovic, I kept him. There was no rush for me to remove him. I even said, like, I'm looking at these fixtures, you know, against Leeds and Aston Villa and maybe even Wolves and so on. And to be honest with you, I think I'm just going to keep him just because he is the main guy for Fulham. And it's was it 6.5? No, 6 million. I think I'm thinking about Callum Wilson there. He brought the returns, you know, and I can't complain. Fantastic. I'm really happy that he did that. That absolutely helped me out a lot. Martial, I don't know where he was. I guess he was just, you know, trolling us. And Werner got only 2 points. So looking down here, right? Saturday was fantastic. A lot of goals from Everton, but you got to remember that West Brom had a red card, so this is not going to happen all the time. But Pereira, underlying stats actually looked really good, and Calvert-Lewin with 3 goals is incredible. Maybe I should have just removed Ings for Calvert-Lewin or something. That could have been the better move. But a lot of goals for a lot, and look, Richarlison with 3 assists. Spoke to you guys about him. I'm going to be doing the same thing for Game Week 3. With Leeds United, I did mention there's a couple of Leeds United players that you guys have to kind of like look at and pick. And just pick one. I went for Harrison. I don't know why he didn't play. But a lot of the players from Leeds actually played really well. Bamford continuing to bring the points. I don't know how long this is going to be able to keep this up, but if he does, then I guess he is going to be one of the cheapest players to actually that will bring us a lot of points. Manchester United lost against Crystal Palace at home 3-1. Disappointment there. A lot of people went for Manchester United players and they just did not perform at all. Arsenal, look, Aubameyang got something which is good. Lacazette there, Antonio. But Sunday games did not go well for me. As you can see, this game here. Oh my God. Wow. Look, I did a great transfer by removing Dele Alli, who did not even play. Was not even in the team. And look at that though. Song. Incredible. And a lot of people removed him as well. I could have went for him. Maybe would I be in that guy who would have removed him for James Rodriguez? I could have been that person as well. But 4 goals, man. Oh my God. That would have dramatically. And Kane with what? 4 assists and a goal. Oh, how many points is that? 18. He should get bonus points as well. Oh my God. Walker Peters, he got an assist, but only got 3 points, which is a shame. But Ings, yeah, I should have never removed him for Martial. Then I would have just been laughing. I would have been on nearly the 70 mark. That was a bad move from me. This, Newcastle getting beaten by Brighton. No one knew this was going to happen. A massive shock here. Chelsea being under... What? Penalty miss? Uh-oh. Okay. So Alisson actually saved the penalty. Okay. Oh yeah. So Mane scoring. And look. You know what it is? We just got to get the players at the right time. Salah did well in Game Week 1. Salah didn't do good in Game Week 2. Mane did badly in Game Week 1. He brought the points in Game Week 2. We just can't. It's very difficult, guys, to predict these things. And a lot of different players actually done well. And where's Vardy? That's just crazy. But yeah, okay. Taylor got an assist, which is fantastic. So yeah, we've got Aston Villa and Sheffield United and Wolves and Manchester City. So I will definitely lose more rankings, but it's fine. I'm happy with my team. I'm happy that I got like bits and pieces, good, a few players actually returned. So I'm actually really happy with that. So it's not just one main player. But yeah, that was my team. Let's go through a game week 3. And this is how it's looking so far. I'm actually thinking to captain Salah, but because of Leicester City, conceding a couple at home against Burnley, and the defense is not the best, I think Manchester City could do really well. So I will be removing Aubameyang to Kevin De Bruyne or Sterling. I think it will be Kevin De Bruyne because he is on set pieces and penalties, we hope. I will be playing Taylor. McCarthy, I don't know what goalkeeper I should go for. There's a lot of goals. There's no standout goalkeeper right now. Egan against Leeds. Mitchell. I guess I gotta play him. But we will see. We will see how this works out. And looking at the team, we got Alexander-Arnold and Salah against Arsenal. Aubameyang is going to go to Kevin De Bruyne. James Rodriguez against Crystal Palace. Werner is going to be a great captain shout. So I'm quite happy that I kept him. I think that he will start to do well in these games below. So hopefully that he'll be able to return big. Martial, I mean, I'm not going to switch. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to keep switching my players around. We're just going to keep with the players that we have because they could return. Look what happens by removing Danny Ings. Mitrovic against Aston Villa at home. Look, we're going to see how they perform. And maybe Fulham could get a few here. We don't know. And that's my bench. Maybe Burke. I guess he will never play, but it's fine. So looking at this team and looking at this fixtures, there's no massive standout teams here. I think there's going to be some clean sheets, so I'm quite happy to have 4 defenders there. I guess, Spurs against Newcastle, right? So, Son, Kane, if you can get them, that's going to be the standout transfers. And obviously, Manchester City. But the players that I'm looking at is from Wolves, because I think that their next game, against Fulham is going to be really good. So I'll be looking into some Wolves players. Maybe I might need to bring a defender, but we will see. I don't think I will take a -4 point hit, but I will be removing Aubameyang to Kevin De Bruyne. I'll see if I can catch that price rise. If not, then it's fine. I'm still going to wait because there could be a lot of injuries with my team. So that is my plan. That is my strategy. Hopefully, you guys, you like this kind of stuff. If you're new to the channel or if you haven't subscribe. I am going to be creating a video tomorrow looking at some of the best transfers. I'm going to go and sit down and look at the stats and see who performed really well, who we should look into bringing in. I'm just glad that we looked at Everton players out there. Like, with Southampton, with Spurs, they can always do well, right? But my whole concentration was looking at Everton players, and they performed. So I'm quite glad with that transfer. And with the Spurs game, that's just crazy. Like, I don't know if that's going to happen all the time. And yeah, we'll see how it goes in the future. But yeah, hopefully that you've done well. I know there's going to be a lot of disappointment going around because of the transfers that people made, and I can totally understand that. I think it has hit a lot of FPL managers out there, so do not worry too much. But yeah, anyways, guys, enjoy this video. Smash that like button, subscribe as well, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. All right, see you guys next time. See ya.